Hello. Welcome to the Lost Archives for episode 11. My name is Owen.
Wow.
Ooh, we got like a slow burn on that one. My name is Owen. Right. I'm the dungeon master for our campaign, The Tyranny of Dragons. However, this campaign is all about the players, who will introduce themselves and their characters right now.
Hey guys, it's Simon here. I'm playing the character of Wiltix, the lovely gnome fellow. Nice, hairy, a little bit violent at times. Just depends on the mood and what strikes him at the time. Learning some new things about him, getting around, and lots of fun, lots of adventures.
I'm Claire. I am playing Mira, the Dragonborn Sorcerer. She's a half red dragon, half silver dragon. And she is, she also loves a little bit of fighting, but she's also a lover, but also a fighter, but also hasn't made up her mind yet. She's in two minds, if you will, about that.
Very nice. Hi guys, I'm Andrew. I'm playing Azure Lightheart, our angelic monk. He may be good on the outside, but definitely a bit of light and dark on the inside. Loves a bit of ass kicking every now and then. May not cross the line, but who knows? A little bit of pushing, and maybe like Emeric and start doing some needless killing.
Oh my god.
We shall see.
Whoa.
Well, look,
who knows?
I'll say Emeric doesn't think it's needless killing because that's just who he is. He has his own little morals. But yes, I am Jared. I play Emeric, the lovable, roguish, beautiful, handsome man that is a paladin. And yes, he's been butting heads with a few people in the group, and some lines were drawn. Back to you, Owen.
Yeah, so I'd like to thank everyone who has been listening to us online, listening to us on the Twitch replays, and listening to us on YouTube and the podcast. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. The US has just taken over Australia for the most listens. So congrats to you, US. Well done. Thank you so much. Germany, you've got a bit of a way to go. You've only had one listener so far. Come on, Germany, pick up the game.
This is the Olympics of D&D, alright?
Sure, yeah, it's the Olympics of D&D. Yeah, that's right.
Not to get hyperbolic, but,
Exactly. Thank you so much, everyone who's been listening and joining in. We really appreciate everything that you've done for listening to us and joining in. We love you guys so much. We're going to jump straight back into the adventure. Now, our journey has been following the escapades of the Tempest Adventuring Guild, a group from the League of Adventurers based in the merchant city of Oxenfurt. Mira, Azure, Emeric and Wiltix were dispatched to the town of Greenest to investigate suspicious sightings of masked humanoids, working with kobolds who were seemingly scouting out the town. What seemed like a simple mission has quickly developed into quite a serious situation with potentially apocalyptic consequences. These masked figures turned out to be members of an ancient cult known as the Order of the Dragon, a cult focused on the return of Tiamat, an evil betrayer god sealed away long ago. The party soon learned that the power of the cult, many hundreds of members, large groups of paid mercenaries, and a seemingly endless supply of kobolds, was a force to be reckoned with. But most worryingly of all, a number of dragons and half-dragons are all working towards one goal. The party rescued Leosin, the brother of Azure, who had been captured and taken to a secret campsite hidden within the mountains to the east of Greenest. After the main host of cultists and dragons left the camp to take a vast collection of treasure, known as the Hoard, to an undisclosed location, the party infiltrated a cave system called the Hatchery. Having now cleared the cave of any remaining cult forces, the party now find themselves in possession of 3 dragon eggs. We rejoin our heroes as they begin the journey back to Greenest, Azure holding the reins in the driver's seat of the cart, gently guiding the horse through the rough track back through the forest. Wiltix lying on his back on top of the cart as the dappled sun shines through the canopy above. And finally Emeric, Mira and Leosin sitting inside the cart, quietly reading or contemplating the information they've just learned, after a very interesting discussion between Leosin and Emeric occurred. And that is where we left off last time. So you guys are currently still riding along in the cart. Wiltix, you're on top, enjoying the nice sunshine as it brushes across your skin. And we're going to jump to the inside of the cart first, where Leosin, Mira and Emeric are sitting quietly. Now, Mira, you had just been up the front of the cart, speaking with Azure in regards to various aspects of his past.
And they also had there was two very impactful and interesting conversations in that towards the end of the session. That was really cool.
There definitely were. So you are now currently sitting inside the cart. Was there anything you wanted to do in particular?
So just to give you context, there is a bit of I would almost say like heaviness at the moment in the cart. Everyone's sort of in deep contemplation at the moment, that me and Leosin. So that's what you've just entered.
She
That's exactly
probably wouldn't. I don't know. Would she notice?
Do you want to make me an insight check?
Roll an insight check. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I'd say you notice.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think she'd do anything though. Actually, I think she just, as I said, she'd sit in the middle, in between the two boys, and just sit there and start making lists because that's what she likes. And
That's what she loves.
So,
more than
as
anything
you
else.
loves to do. And
As
she's
you-
making lists of everything that we did, and all the people that we killed, and all the things that we found, and what we need to do next. And she gets to the point where she's like, 3 dragon eggs, and then she doesn't know what to do with that. She's just...
So as you're doing that, making your lists, Emeric rouses a little bit, and he's looking at the list. Me. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god.
It is a great accent.
What are you getting up to there?
I am stuck, Emeric. I am... What are we going to do with these dragon eggs? They are standing out on my list.
I've got a great idea. You might
Yes.
like it. We
Yes?
can raise them all and all have...
Yeah.
What was
That'd
that,
be
sorry, Emeric? We missed you at the end a little bit.
Did I
Just a
cut
little
out
bit.
a little bit?
Just a teensy bit.
Ah! Damn it. It must have been that mushroom stew I had before. Got a little bit in me tickling in me throat. No, we could raise them all as mounts.
Emeric, have you ever raised a dragon? Actually, have you raised anything before? You know, like a pet or a plant, even?
Don't really have that time on the road.
Yeah. Yes.
Never really done it before, but you know what? I'm pretty stoked to try that with the dragon.
Yeah, it's the first time for everything.
Wouldn't that be bloody awesome? Up on the dragon, looking down at me, at all me enemies and smiting everything that I touch in combat with my dragon. I think that'd be bloody
Good in
awesome.
theory, yes, but Emeric, there's so much we have to organise. I mean, do you know how much dragons eat? You know, we have to buy bedding. You know, we have to get their shots.
Nah, it's all right. It's all good. You
Have to
just
get their
focus on
shots.
that. I'll just focus on racing it.
Oh.
Emeric,
No,
that's
then I
how
start
you have to
looking-
raise something.
Then I start looking at the list, like, oh, what's this one here? And I'm pointing at it.
What's
What's that there? And I point at a different sheet.
that's how many people you killed. And
Wait, what's
that's-
that? What's this over there?
What?
Now I'm
What?
just being annoying because I'm trying to get my spirits up.
And Mira's anxiety is just creeping up. She's just like, oh, I have so much to do. I have so much to organise.
I get a pen and I just do a little scribble on a page.
Oh, okay. Mira
Oh, boy.
casts.
It's all right. I'll leave you alone. All right.
Oh, she
You're right.
she accidentally casts prestidigitation,
It's okay.
and a shower of sparks just kind of out of her ears.
Well,
Oh,
look,
okay.
You've raised me spirits a little bit. Thanks for that, Mira. You're
It's-
always good fun.
Her steam comes out of her ears. That's what you see.
Fantastic.
That would look pretty cool.
That would look pretty cool. Leosin, as this is sort of happening, sort of looks up and sees this and sort of moves away a little bit because you were sitting right between the middle of them, Mira, right in the middle of
It could potentially be a little bit cramped.
Yeah, he sort of moves back away from the steam. Goes, yes, Emeric, probably best not to antagonize Mira right now.
No, it's just a bit of fun.
Okay, listen, this is almost normal, and she'll look between the two of them. Just one colour flashes to the other colour, and back and forth.
Always
Yes.
good fun having a poke.
No, Emeric, no.
I stand up and I walk, and I come around the side. I walk holding the side so I don't topple over, and then I pop in and I jump in next to Azure.
That
Emeric.
How's the road looking? Mira's been a bit of a handful back there, so I'm just leaving her alone with her list.
Oh, sorry,
Oh, dear.
Mira was being a handful?
He knows what he said.
I give you a wink, and I'm like, believe that.
I just sort of lounge myself next to you now, and I keep sharpening my halberd, and like the butt is almost like poking you in the face.
We have both horses, don't we?
Just one. You have a horse.
Okay, horse.
Yeah.
No, the roads look quite clear. What's the temperature like? Is it sunny? Is it like what?
Yeah, you're sort of heading you're heading out of summer at this point, so it is still temperature's still quite lovely. It's sort of last few days of summer, but because you guys are quite close to the equator, on Nostea, sort of Oceania sort of spans the northern and southern hemispheres. It's quite a large continent, but the area that you are now, Oxenfurt and Palin, sort of is on a line across the equator. It's the temperature doesn't vary hugely here. It's quite nice. It's sort of maybe 23, 24 degrees.
So perfect weather.
Yeah, just the shade of the woodland sort of cools a little bit. If you're in direct sunlight, it'd be a little bit warmer, maybe up to 28. But the sort of dappled shade of the woods and the tree canopy above you keeps it a nice cool.
It's very nice. Very nice
And
weather.
Wiltix, you on the top are lying down enjoying this lovely weather. Was there anything you wanted to say or do while you're up on top of the cart?
No, I'm happy just to chill, recover from our recent travels and take a little bit of a break. Get away from the group a little bit and reflect on some of the changes I've been going through.
Yeah, you're wolf bitty.
Yeah, still a little bit sore at Emeric for pushing me down a
down
hole.
a rope ladder. Yeah.
That was because I
Quite.
thought you were going to spaz out and attack us all.
I was going to maybe spaz out and attack something. but,
Jared apologizes. Emeric not so much, but Jared apologizes.
Oh, no, you're fine. All good.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you're forgiven.
For now.
So as the cart travels along and you're enjoying the nice weather, I'm going to get someone. Let's say, Wiltix, can you please roll me a d10? And Mira, can you please roll me a d10?
Mira.
67. Okay. As you guys travel along, enjoying the warm air, the warm sun, you come across an open patch of fields. The woodland drops away and you pass into an area of farmland. You remember passing this area on your way to the hidden cave of the cultists, the hidden campsite. This was one of the farms that as you walked past, you saw the footprints where a number of other groups had joined up, and then you tracked these people back. This was actually where you originally found the tracking point to lead to this campsite. And as you're moving around, you see the open fields. The farm seems to have been deserted at some point in the past. It's gone wild. The fields are overgrown. And a large scarecrow stands in the field. And as you're walking past, Azure, you've probably got the highest passive perception. You, out of the corner of your eye, see movement. And as you turn, you could have sworn that the scarecrow's head was looking in a different direction. It now seems to be focused a little bit more towards you guys.
I'm noping out of there. I know how this ends. Mira doesn't. I don't like this. No.
No, Mira is engrossed in her lists at the moment. Oh no.
Yes, so originally, like, as you're still approaching, it's still a little bit ahead of you, maybe 10, 20 meters ahead of you. And as you're approaching, as you sort of originally looked up and you saw it was facing away from you, you looked down to check the horses, check the reins, then you looked horse, and then you looked up and it's now facing you. And this sort of old turnip, this large turnip with a carved face, resembling a frown. It sort of seems to be facing towards you guys now. And you could have sworn before it was facing in a different direction.
I looked at Emeric and I motioned my head towards the scarecrow, and I swear that was not looking at us when I looked up before.
You know what he is though? He's an ugly-looking mofo, isn't he?
Oh, I hate scarecrows. Seriously. Who puts a
scare you,
body?
do they?
Who puts a body? They're like clowns. Seriously.
Wait, you don't like clowns either?
Oh God, I hate clowns.
Oh, you are lucky I don't have a certain spell that disguises yourself as other things.
Is the spell called Disguise Self?
Metagaming, yeah. Emeric doesn't have that.
No.
But imagine the things he would do. But
No,
look,
you can't make me.
look, I don't know. Well, look, it might have just been a trick of the eyes or something.
How far are we now from it, Owen?
As you guys have been speaking, you're now only sort of 5 meters away, and it's now off towards your right. Are you watching it or just carrying on?
I think we're definitely looking at
I'm
it.
definitely watching it, yeah.
Because,
Very-
Azure sort of mentioned it, and we're just sort of both
Yeah.
looking at it.
Wiltix, what are you doing at this point? You're just still lying down? Are you ignoring the tomfoolery happening from the front of the cart?
Well,
Or does the
I'm
scarecrow
probably thinking
pique your
that they're
interest?
Freaking out a little bit over a scarecrow. Simon, the player, doesn't know what what it is, and I don't think Wiltix would either. So
No, fair enough.
Yeah, just
Inside the cart, Leosin and Mira just having a sort of a look occasionally at each other, then out the windows. After a few seconds of this, after Emeric's left, Leosin sort of coughs politely and goes, Mira, you've been studying the cult for some time. I trust you seem to know a little bit about them, this Order of the Dragon.
Oh, well, not specifically. I know the politics, I guess. I was a little bit involved with that, but I don't know anything about religious cults or anything.
Right.
Actually, you might be able to tell me why are they so interested in me, and what's the whole deal? I just don't get it.
To be perfectly frank, I'm actually not 100% sure why they're interested in you. I know they're curious about the dragons in general, and the chromatic and metallic dragonborns. My current hypothesis is that as a blend of chromatic and metallic, maybe there's something special about you. I mean, it's pretty rare. There are not many dragons who have a blend of both bloodlines that I've encountered or heard of.
No, quite unique. I tried to use it, for a bit of advantage. I thought that I could try and, when I was much younger, try and unify them through, politics and diplomacy, everything, but I was never charismatic enough for real diplomatic work, so I tried my best. Maybe I should have been a spy instead, but I guess I just stand out a bit too much.
When you say you were a politician or a diplomat?
No, I was an aide.
Was this in Nostea? Or
Yes.
Oh, right. Which city were you with? Or were you with a group who moved around?
City wasn't again.
So it depends if you wanted to. Yeah, no, that's all good. Yeah, so the Dragonborn. That's all. I've got it all here, so I can.
The biggest one.
So the Dragonborns have their own continent, the continent of Chiari, which is off towards the east, sort of a southeast continent from Oshia, and the capital there is Veluxur, and it's sort of an area where dragons, dragonborn, lizard folk tend to sort of rule, and a number of Leonin are there as well. It's the main dragon capital of Nostea, and Veluxur is the heart of the politics of the dragons, basically. Other races are welcome to visit, but only Dragonborn are allowed to reside there for life. Like they can live there. It's a very elite city, dragons and Dragonborn. So if you were a diplomat and a politician or political aide with the Dragonborn in Chiari, in your home country, then Veluxur would probably be the place to be. If it's Nostea, then you've actually probably been through Palin or one of the other. Probably Palin is the capital. Most likely you've been through Palin if you were traveling around. Perfect, yeah. Palin's the capital of Oshia. It's the political hub of the Ocean Empire. And there'd be a number of Dragonborn delegations. There's quite a strong trading network between the Dragonborn of Veluxur and the Dragonborn of Chiari and the Oceans. So as you sort of share that information with Leosin. Right. Fascinating. I have not actually been to Palin. I'm mainly based out of Oxenfurt and a couple of the settlements up to the north.
Furt, do you reside?
Travel. I haven't really established a permanent base since I came to Oshia. I consider my home the Feywild. Probably the same as Azure, I imagine. Yeah.
Do you have many contacts at the university?
The Unseen University in Oxenfurt. Not so much contacts. There's a couple of people that I've spoken to on different occasions. Not anyone that I'd specifically be able to call upon. It's mainly just the library that I've been to, and I've been able to talk to some of the archivists or people like that.
I'm wondering if they might be able to assist us with our little fledglings.
Quite possibly. They might be able to help. I do have concerns, though, about revealing the acquisition of these eggs in any sort of public area. I'm worried the information might get out. Look, from everything I've learnt from the cult, they are possessive. They're dragons. Dragons will come for these eggs if they know that we have taken them. I think we need to be very, very careful.
What about you, Leosin? Where will you go after this?
I hadn't really thought too much about that. As much as I'd love to stay reunited with my brother, I think our paths might be heading in different directions. I'm not so great in the field. I do my best work behind a desk or in a library. Now that he's here and he can head to the front lines, I think I might try to do my best to support him and support you if you'll allow it. I understand you're with an adventuring guild?
Yeah, I'll give him one of my business cards.
Wonderful. Well, if you're willing to have me come and work for you, I'm sure there's some use I could be.
I mean, are you willing to work with everybody in the guild?
Look, Emeric is rough around the edges, but I think his heart is in the right place. Well, in a right place.
You seem to have an understanding.
Let's just say I might have harshly judged Emeric a bit too quickly. There's more to his story than I appreciated, and I was maybe a bit hasty. I think he does want the best. He just goes about it in a very unique way.
That's so true.
True.
While that conversation is happening, Emeric and Azure at the front of the cart. I deliberately left this just so that you guys could be stewing around for a little bit, wriggling around.
No, that's fine. Let them have their due. Everyone's still worried about the little creepy scarecrows in the field, I'm sure.
Yeah. As the cart pulls up next to it, and you both focus and watch, the head, almost so slowly that you could swear it wasn't moving at all, slowly turns and follows your progress. And every time you blink, it shoots ahead a little bit. So there's almost this weird effect where when you're... Oh yeah, go, yeah.
I sort of nudge, like sort of tapping like Azure like on the arm, like did you see that? Is that fucking moving? Oh fuck! Oh shit! That's so weird.
That is yes. This is not. Yes, I don't like this at all.
Maybe we can just go a bit faster, yeah?
Yep. I kind of like flick the reins a little bit and get the horse moving as fast as she'll go.
Yeah, do you want to make me an animal handling check? As fast as she'll go. Excellent. Yeah, make me an animal handling check.
Oh dear.
8.
8.
Because you're sort of still focusing back, looking at this thing, you're sort of a bit too scared to take your eyes fully off it. You're just sort of hitting the reins, like whipping the horse. The horse slows right down and stops. And you guys are maybe like 4 or 5 meters away from this thing as the head turns fully and looks towards you. And then the left arm begins to detach from the pole.
I put my hand back and I just cast a radiant sunbolt right at it.
Oh my god.
Okay, do you want to make me a ranged attack? Make me a ranged attack, let's see this.
Sorry, hang on. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
This
And he
bolt-
rolled the highest he can for the D4.
He did too, didn't he? Oh my goodness. So 11 radiant damage. As you just, this panic sets in as you see this thing moving, and you're just in your head, you're just going nope, 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 and you throw out this radiant sunbolt. It flies and strikes into the chest of the scarecrow, and with a soft, wet, the scarecrow explodes, the head flying up into the air, the arms and legs ripping apart, and you see standing on a little platform with the wreckage of the scarecrow falling around him is a tiny goblin. About 2.5 feet tall, long pointed ears, just with this bewildered deer in the headlights expression. He's still holding the remains of the 2 sticks that he was using to control the arms, and in his teeth he's got a cord which looks to have maybe been used to help rotate the head. And as you sort of throw this and destroy his disguise, he's just completely stunned, his eyes wide open looking at you, fear and terror on his face.
You there, little gobbo. Friends in these woods, potentially maybe ambushing us.
Oh no! I was just doing a little prank, bro. It's not a problem. It's just
I'm
a
gonna
little
do an
prank, bro.
insight check on him.
Yeah, go on.
If he's alone. I'm neg 1 for insight though, so hey!
Hey!
You're like, this little man. I like the cut of his jib. He's got some gumption.
I
He wouldn't
actually
lie to
like
me.
him. You know what? The way because of what he was doing, I found it hilarious. I'm like, you know what? That was a bloody good little prank there. I liked it.
Oh, thanks, bro. Just doing a little bit of a cheeky prank.
Ah, you cheeky little scamper out of here. Come on.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you don't blast me again. That costume took me quite a few days to make. I don't think I'm going to be able to find a turnip that big ever again.
I kind of like I imagine when I fire my sunbolt that it's kind of becomes like a ball in my hand.
Mhm.
So I use one finger and I charge a small version of the sunbolt, and I point it at him, and I'm like, "No more costumes."
Whoa,
All right,
there.
sorry, bro.
Whoa there,
Sorry,
I
bro.
like him. He's got a good bit of fun about him. Jesus, what's gotten into you? You acting like me.
Like scarecrows.
Give
with that,
the goblin a little cheeky wink.
the goblin scampers down the pole and starts sprinting through the fields, the only sign of his passage, the occasional stalk of wheat being pushed out of the way as he starts scampering away. Yeah.
Emeric, are you still facing away?
I'm looking at the goblin running.
So if I get the horse moving again, when you turn around next, I'm just giggling to myself because I found that very funny.
Okay, cool. So you just loved scaring the shit out of him.
It was very funny. Yeah.
Wiltix, you hear the wet, squelching explosion as the scarecrow disguise is destroyed, and then you see all of this happen. Was there anything you wanted to do as part of this, or are you just happy to watch and just be a bit bemused?
I was just going to take it all in personally. I was really hoping that, that there were a couple more goblins around, maybe just to make the trip a bit more amusing. But
Well, you can
Oh my
definitely
God.
do a check of some sort to see if
well,
there
I
are.
was hoping if I can smell out some more little goblins.
Oh yeah,
possibly around.
absolutely. You can make me a perception, or I'd say a survival check.
Because look, I'm being honest.
The perception there of 8.
I definitely think that like he's the only one.
Mm.
Yeah,
So the
I would
smell-
think there'd be more than one, especially in a field like this. But
The smell of the exploded turnip scarecrow is all that you can smell. It's a very pungent, acrid smell. It's very hard to smell anything else over the top of this disgusting vegetable smell, and you don't think there's any other goblins nearby. You can't sense any of their presence.
delicious. Actually, do I get advantage on a smell? I do, don't I?
You do, yeah, for
I
perception.
do. I'll roll that again just to see if it is any better. Probably not. 16.
That's a lot better.
Even with the
So
distraction
we get a little bit
of
further
the-
away now from the.
yeah, as you wipe the vegetable matter from your nose, you clear your senses, take a deep breath in. You don't sense any, you can't smell any other goblins that have passed through this way. Again, you don't think there's any more. You think this was a lone goblin.
So yeah, as I turn back and see Azure giggling, I just sort of start laughing, having a hearty laugh, and give him a bit of some hits on the back. You know, like,
Oh, did you see his face? Oh, that was priceless.
that was good fun.
So
Oh, I hit it.
Azure! There's another! Look, there's another scarecrow. Do you
Oh,
look?
you are. No. I'm already looking down the road.
You are a bit of fun, actually.
So you guys carry on moving. As you guys travel on, the day wears on, and you eventually see a small rise. And as you pass over the top, the town of Greenest lies before you. And what I'll do is I'll pull you guys across to the map of Greenest so that you can see this area as we're going about it. But I'll just quickly reveal the whole map for you. Here we go. Let me just reveal the whole map, and that way you guys can see the whole area. That's the wrong one.
It's night time.
There we go.
Nighttime, daytime.
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 I wondered how long it was going to be before we got to that. Yep.
Yeah. Look, it's been a while. It was like 2004.
Oh God, we're old.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Alrighty, I'll just move you guys back over this way. So you come across down this section here. So I'll just move you guys down to.
These
this
are
pathway
old character arts.
Oh, they are
Oh
too.
yeah.
Let me quickly fix
It's
that.
when
Good
Emeric had a
call.
beard.
No, Emeric shaved
You've
since then.
shaved since then.
I know.
Oops, that's not right. Sorry.
He got a little bit
Sharp dressed man.
Oh. What is
And look.
Don't worry about that.
What is that?
Alright. As you guys pass back through, don't worry about it. As you guys pass back through, taking the long journey, you guys are giants. Let me shrink you down. As you guys pass back through the long journey, you reach the edge of the town of Greenest. Originally, your only view of this town has been in flames and in ruins, but coming back, you now see that it is quite a pretty quaint town when not on fire and under attack from the forces of the Order of the Dragon. It's late afternoon, so you see a number of people milling about, going about business. There is an effort to rebuild various farmhouses and townhouses that have been burnt down as a result of the attack. But there does seem to be an improvement in mood from the last time you were here. People are smiling, they're happy, they're moving around, generally quite happy. As you travel through the main gates from this southern entrance, you can see a number of familiar faces. There is a woman with her 2 children, and then a husband who's walking with a limp. And you recognize this as Linan and Kuth, the 2 villagers that you actually saved on your entrance into town the very first time. And as you're walking through, they spot you and immediately begin waving and smiling. Linan sort of rushing over, Kuth walking a bit slower, and the two children staying close to their father. And as the cart pulls to a stop, she looks up towards you and goes, "Oh, I just can't thank you enough. Thank you for coming back, and thank you for saving us. I don't think we got much of a chance to really properly thank you."
Oh, it's our absolute pleasure.
We are really ever so grateful. Without you, I don't think we would have made it to the keep. And Kuth, she looks over at her husband, who sort of gives a sort of a smile and a nod. I don't think he ever would have been able to come with us. So thank you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart.
Anytime. Well, we're glad that we could help, and it's a pleasure to see you smiling again.
Yes, well, we found that our house has not been burnt down, which is a lovely development.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, we heard from Governor Nighthill that you had headed out early in the morning. We missed you. Did you manage to track down the cult, the people who attacked us?
I look at Emeric, and we did. We got. We think we found some of what they took from you. So we're heading back to the keep now.
Not much there, for being honest. We didn't find much.
Oh,
no,
sadly,
the cults have taken a lot of it. But
poor us. You know, we've been laying our bodies on the line for you all. And I just don't have enough food to eat. I just wish I could have a few coins in my pocket. I look up at them with sorrowful eyes.
Make me a persuasion check. Or a deception check. No, it's actually more a deception, not a persuasion. That's a deception check. Saying I wish I had more coins in my pocket is an outright.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She looks at you and gives you a bit of a wry look, this sort of suspicious squint coming into her eyes. I think it's best if you go speak to the governor. I don't think that's any of my business.
Oh, alas.
Are you sick? You shouldn't be coming into town if you've got a disease.
No, just because I'm hungry.
He's just full of shit.
I sort of, because I'm right next to Azure, I just give him I just look at the girl with a sort of like a quasi just smile on my face, and then I just sort of hit you in the ribs with my elbow, just like a light hit. Not to do damage, but just be like...
Just as a friendly...
Give me some help here, bud. I want gold.
Amazing. That's so good. So yeah, you guys carry on through. Now, where would you like to go? The main place that you guys have been in the town of Greenest has been the keep. But as you're sort of heading through, you can see that there are a couple of there's two taverns that you can see within view of the road as you walk along. Still in your cart, there's one over towards the north, just here, sort of just a little bit to the east and north of the keep, and then there's another one much further to the north.
Well, is there a safe place that we can hitch up our cart? Maybe in the home of the people that we saved that are very grateful for our help? I don't want people breaking in and noticing some dragon eggs. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
That's a good point, actually.
So you would remember from your defending of the keep that there was the Sully Port, that small gate that provided entrance, and that area there looked to be maybe a safe place to store your cart. Otherwise, yeah, you could speak to the villagers, ask if they'd be happy to look after it for you.
I'd rather take it into the keep, I think.
Yeah. Otherwise, the two inns and the taverns both have areas to hitch and look after horses. There is also a stable as you guys pass through. Just down towards the south, there is actually a designated stable as well. You can see a couple of horses milling about.
You've
got lots of options.
What do you think, team? Where do you think we should hitch up?
I mean, I think we should put the cart maybe in that Sally Port, and then our poor neglected horse should probably go somewhere that's
hit the
nice.
stables.
Yeah, exactly. Have a night out on the town.
The Sally Port's out the way. Not many people will probably venture out that way as much as the keep. Maybe it's better to go to the Sally Port, and then we can lock it up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. You guys are more than welcome to head back towards the keep. So yeah, as you pass on through, you again, traveling through the main center of the town as you head towards the keep, and you can see the large portcullis that originally you guys just made it through the first time. You are able to enter in. That has now been raised, and there are a number of people moving around inside the keep. A couple of soldiers, a few villagers moving around, and you can also see at the front gate, talking animatedly to one of the soldiers, is a dwarf with bright, tangled red hair, who you recognize as Escobar. Escobar the Red, who was the dwarf that you spoke to about the priest, Brother Jacob. And he was the one who directed you down towards, Brother Jacob. He was the one who directed you down towards the tunnel out of the keep to try and track down Brother Jacob when he left earlier. And he seems to be talking to one of the guards, and he's like, come on. Clearly we need to get more supplies up towards the upper farms. It's not going to be any good if we starve in a couple of days.
Oh, yell out, hey friend, how's your nose?
He sort of startles and turns towards you, and you can see that there is still quite a purple bruise across his nose and face. He sort of squints and goes, you're that adventuring group. The storm? No. The thunder clouds? No. Something like that. You're that group that came through.
Wait a sec. You know what? Big person who can help you fix that. The priest. He's a healer here. He'll help that out.
It wasn't as funny the first time. No, it was funnier the first time. No, it's not. It's actually not funny both times.
Oh, my mistake. I forgot. He's the one that actually did that. Oh, shit. My bad.
Do you want a matching one, mate?
Don't make me laugh, friend. You couldn't harm me if you even tried. You'd be down on the floor before you even tried.
Oh, is that so?
I jump off the car.
Hey, okay.
How tall is he?
Fantastic. He's tall for a dwarf, so he's 4 foot.
I look down at him because I'm 6'4". Oh, look, you got a lot of fire, don't you, there?
I'm a raging furnace.
Well, why don't you go raging furnace somewhere else?
Oh, are you a bit of a chicken? I thought we were going to do something, but if you're going to just fuck off, then alright then.
Oh, what do you want to do then, huh?
I think we should have a brawl.
You want to have a brawl right now?
I'm going to punch your face and break your nose.
Alright, let's go. Let's do it then.
At this point, I'm going to try and gather out some guards and be like, so does anyone want to bet on this?
Yeah. Absolutely, Wiltix, as like a number of guards sort of hear this commotion and immediately start pulling out coins, and as you sort of wander over and you're like, can I get in on this action? They absolutely. How much did you want to bet, and who did you want to bet on?
100%. I'm going to use the gold that we collected that was theirs.
What?
I'm going to use their own money and I'll give it back to the keep later. But
how much are you betting? You got quite a bit of gold.
How many guards are there?
There's 4 who are currently moving up. There's a halfling in very ill-fitting armor, this young halfling man. There's a half-elf female who looks to be half wood elf. And then there's 2 humans, 1 male, 1 female.
Okay, so
both of them a little bit older.
It'll be like, lads and lasses, who wants to get in on the action?
Oh, I'd love to get in with a little bit of gold. Maybe 1 or 2 gold?
Oh, sounds good. And how about the rest of you? 1 or 2 gold as well?
I will bet 3 gold on Escobar. I have seen him in combat, and your friend is going to get creamed.
Okay.
The woman who's with him goes, no, I think I'll bet on the tall dark stranger. Looks like he's got a mean right hook, and that metal arm's probably going to come in handy. Mm-hmm. And the half-elf female just sort of sighs and goes, 3 gold on the dwarf.
Perfect. Well, I'll take all that money on the dwarf. I'll match you all.
So we've got 1 betting on Emeric, and 2 of them are betting on Escobar. Who would you like?
Wasn't there 3 on Escobar? There was...
No, the older woman is betting on...
okay. Yeah, well, I'll take the Escobar bets and put my money on Emeric. So,
okay. How much would you like to bet?
Oh, I'll match them. We'll go 1 for 1. So that way it's, 8 golds that I'm betting up against them?
Okay, yeah. Alrighty. Fantastic.
Really?
put your money in. Mira and Azure, what are you two doing while this is going on? Leosin just looks out, sees this happen, sighs, and goes back in the cart and pulls out a book.
By the way, I'm going to call Emeric across and I'm going to give him a bit of a pep talk and rub his shoulders like boxing.
So I'm sort of doing some the, you know how the boxers sort of loosen themselves up and they're shrugging their shoulders and doing a bit of a dance on their feet.
Oh, you're doing a pretty dance for me. How lovely.
It's alright, just wait, mate. You just wait.
I'll sing the war song of my people of Eye of the Dwarf in the background.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Alright.
This is an ancient Zaranthanum Fields war cry. Eye of the Gnome. Mira, what are you doing while this is going on?
The last gnome survivor.
Yeah, nice. That's got to be inspiration. That's inspiration right away.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
What are you doing, Mira, while this I hesitate to call it this shit going down, but what are you doing while this shit's going down?
Oh my gosh. Where did
He's
we
on
just...
There you go, sorry, go.
I was going to look around for a stable.
That's true.
Yeah, so as Emeric gets off the cart, you and Leosin stay on the cart, and Leosin will come and join you up the front, and he'll point towards the closest inn to the keep and go, why don't we just stop there?
I think that's a good idea, yes.
Yeah, we can hitch the cart.
I say we put the cart in the Sally Port. At least it's safe.
Yeah, Mum and Dad are going to go park the car.
Yeah, right. And I'll come too. So, Azure, Leosin, and Mira, you guys head off down the road.
As we head off,
Yes.
I flick a coin behind me. Like I kind of flick it over there, as try to be as stealthy as possible. But I kind of know where Wiltix is. I flick one gold coin over the cart in his direction.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Perfect. Wiltix, you have an extra.
I'm going to take that out the air and I'm going to turn around to the bloke that's betting on Emeric and be like, I'll put 1 gold against it. But that guy.
So it's the halfling, the small halfling who bet against Emeric, he's betting on Escobar to win, and then the older man bet for Escobar. The woman who says Emeric would win sort of sees you go that and goes, all right, fine, let's do this. Emeric, I'm going to have you roll initiative, please.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Oh my god.
Hey,
Wow.
20. Oh, nice.
Shit.
You were really looking forward for this fight, weren't you?
He is. He's really excited.
Let me just quickly. I just need to make my
I'll
rolls.
make short work of him. Don't worry.
Oh, are you sure about that?
I don't know. We'll find out.
So this is unarmed combat, just so you know. So you're only going to be doing unarmed attacks.
Yeah.
I rolled an initiative at 18. So you are first.
Cool.
Just. He's also -1. What would you like to do?
I'm
He's just
gonna-
squaring up to fight. He sort of looks at you and goes, right, we're doing the Marquise rules, right? So no punching below the belt, no punching in the face.
I'm going to.
No, I am punching you in the face. I want to break your nose.
I'm going straight for him, and I'm going to punch him in the face with my iron hand. But before I do that, I'm going to use Channel Divinity, and I'm going to as a bonus action. He is now that of Immunity. Choose creatures within 10 feet and gain advantage on attack rolls for 1 minute.
Yep.
Or until it drops to 0 hit points.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit him in the face.
Okay.
So that's
Last time you
D20,
did this as well.
14 plus 5. That's 19, but I'll roll
It
again.
is enough to hit.
Okay, so yeah. And then what's that? Is it D6?
Yep.
Oh, it's only a 1, but that's plus 3, so 4 damage.
You just punch him in the face, and he sort of reels back and looks at you and goes, all right then. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it, because that's my bonus action.
Okay. He takes a few steps
'Cause
back,
I'm not using my whole bits.
and then he takes a few steps back, and then leaps at you, fists wailing as he just starts sort of basically doing the windmill with his arms.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna make 2 attacks.
Oh, 2 attacks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This guy's a fighter. He's proficient.
I'm only level
that's gonna
4.
be. Well, maybe you should have fucking picked fights with random people.
Hey, he was the one that was egging me on. I'm not going to pretend that.
That's going to be a 16 for the first one. Doesn't hit, does it?
No,
And then the second one, 18.
that will hit.
Okay. He's going to punch you in the face.
What?
4 damage. He just deals the same damage back to you as you punch him in the face. He's like,
Easy.
Right, okay, we're gonna do the traditional start then. We punch each other in the face. You've punched me, your turn.
and then he punches you in the face and
I'm
goes,
gonna
Right,
punch
how's
him
that, you
back.
little shite?
yeah,
I'm going to walk past now with a minor
21?
of a round 2.
21 hits.
21 hits.
Yep.
6 damage.
6 damage. As you clock him in the side, he goes,
Oh, you little piece of poo.
and then he tries to kneecap you on each knee. Can I have you
Sure.
please make me... So he's using special combat maneuvers. Can I have you please make me a dexterity saving throw as he attempts to kneecap you
Oh, I'm not very good at that.
with his fist?
13.
14's the DC. He clocks you in the knee, and you drop to one knee. This ringing pain. Your movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
That's fine.
As this hurts you quite significantly, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saves for the next minute.
Cool.
And that deals 6 bludgeoning damage as he punches you in the knee.
Jeez.
Right, you give up yet?
No, not yet. Whose turn is it?
That's his move, so that's your go. That's all he can do.
So let's hit him again.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Oh
a 3.
no. He
Oh, that's
nimbly
6.
ducks
Oh,
and
8.
dodges. 8, yeah, no, he nimbly ducks and dodges.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise that you were a bit of a baby. I was doing big boy punches. I have to tone it down for you.
And then he's just going to punch you in the face again.
Sure.
As you're down on one knee and you're at face height. No, that's only a 9.
I'm not prone, am I?
No, you're not prone. You're just
Yeah,
on
okay.
one knee. That's a 9. That doesn't hit you. 16?
No.
Yeah, he just, as he sort of dings off your armor, you bring up your metal hand and start deflecting these punches. Your turn.
All right, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him again.
Yep.
So
18's going to hit.
Yeah, 18
Yeah,
plus 5,
plus,
23.
yeah. That hits.
So I'm gonna do D6.
Mhm.
Is there any
6
way
damage.
to do a lethal, non-lethal smite damage?
That's a very good question. I would say that you would know, as per the rules of unarmed combat, smiting him, basically channeling holy divine energy down your fist into his face, is probably going to be against the rules. But I'd say that you could do non-lethal radiant damage if you so wish. Just so you know, you will be breaking the rules of combat.
Okay.
You would know this. Emeric would know this.
Okay. So then I've rolled the dice, but it's changed what I wanted to do then.
Oh, sorry.
Because I was gonna cast before I did the attack. I was gonna cast Hunter's Mark if I wasn't gonna be able to smite.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast
Do you wanna
Hunter's
do a-
Mark on him. So yeah, cast Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Can I do that before the strike?
Yeah, I'll allow it. That's fine.
Okay, so it's already rolled a dice, so extra 2 damage.
So
So
6
it's
plus 2.
3,
Yeah.
6, 8.
Yeah. As you get sort of you identify these weak points in his armor, and you swing through with a jab nimbly underneath a patch of his underarm, and he sort of swings back his arm, dangling kind of uselessly at his side. He's like,
Oh, that one really hurts. You've got a swing on you like a priest. All right then, time to finish this.
and he runs up and attempts to pile driver you.
The hell is
can I have
that?
Can I have you please make a dexterity saving throw? I'm just giving flavor to a normal combat thing. Can I have you please make me a dexterity saving throw?
3.
3. He basically slams you into the ground. You take only two bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And is now sitting on top of you, and he begins spanking you like a baby.
Okay.
Oh, you little babby, don't cry, little babby.
Your
So
turn.
does that make me prone or anything like that?
You are prone, yeah. And he's sitting on you. He is pretty heavy.
Okay, so how do I do this?
So yeah, so you can use half your movement to stand up, but you'll need to make a strength check to throw him off.
Alright, I'll use the athletics check to throw him
Yeah.
off. That's a 10.
That is not enough. He is a heavy boy. As you go to sort of throw him off, you end up sort of rolling awkwardly, and he's still like holding you down a little bit. He's like,
Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't given you permission to stand up.
Okay, so what happens
yeah, you
now?
can still
then?
attack. You are prone, but you can still attack.
Okay,
while
I'm
you're
gonna
prone.
hit him in the face.
Try and like hit him, yeah. That's gonna hit. Yeah,
That's-
that hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna
19
do,
plus 5, 24. That's definitely gonna hit.
Yeah. 6. That's 1 plus 3.
Plus 2.
2.
Yeah, nice. You're wailing away, and it looks like you're definitely dealing some damage. Like he's taking some hits, but it looks like the more you punch him, the more he's enjoying this. He's really getting into it. Like, there's big smiles across his face. It looks like the battle lust has sort of come over him a little bit. He's really enjoying it. A little bit. You probably even notice a bit of a similarity to what happens with you when you get into the midst of combat. This feeling of joy and elation, the excitement, the thrill. We're going to call it the thrill from now on. Thank you, Brandon Sanderson, for your incredible authorship works. Yeah, we're calling it the thrill. Yeah, a little woo from Andrew there. We're going to call it the thrill from now on. This like call to battle and call to move. As he's sitting on you,
you should put some different music on, Owen. Bit more rumble on the jungle music.
Yeah, I will. And for those of you who are listening to the podcast,
Jeez,
nice.
That's not happening.
For those of you who are watching this on the podcast or watching this on YouTube, obviously there will have been really cool music playing this whole time because I will have edited it afterwards. Let's put
I
on
have
this
the
one.
gnome, I'm telling you.
I have the gnome, yes. So you're going to do that cover for me, right, Si?
Oh yeah, I'll do it.
so-
I'll get the mix out soon.
Yeah, I reckon you could get Gav to help.
Oh,
As this dwarf is sitting on you, Emeric, he looks down. Escobar looks into your eyes and goes,
Right, I think we've had a pretty good bout. Are you done yet, or do I have to punch you again?
You're looking pretty bloody there, though, my friend.
he punches you as you say that.
Smile comes across my face.
Yeah, he goes to punch you as you say that. Just on your back. No, 15 doesn't hit.
No.
I'm having a bit of fun. Do you want to get some weapons out and just have a bit of a sort of friendly bout with blunt weapons? We can call it here with the fisticuffs, but we've got some training weapons back in the keep. I think you're going to be pretty good against me with the... You look like you wield a halberd, right?
Yeah, look, I'll be honest, I could definitely go a halberd. A staff, at least, to emulate it.
Yeah, alright. I can get my battle axe out, my blunt one.
Alright, let's go for it then, let's do it.
Alright, great.
He stands up off you.
Alright, good one.
He leans down to like help you up.
keep.
Wiltix, the guards sort of look over you and go, do we follow? Is that continuing? Or like same rules apply? Or do you want to... Do we have to increase the blinds now? Or?
Beat themselves. Yeah, doing increase the bets now, double or nothing. Now,
Yeah, we have to increase the blind.
I'm gambling with their gold, and the other day I don't care. But no, it's. I'll say no. Leave the bets as it is, boys. I don't want to take all your money today. Emeric's just warming up, so let's follow and watch the mayhem.
Okay, yeah, we will follow. So you guys begin heading towards the keep. We'll jump back over to Azure, Mira, and Leosin, and then we'll have you guys catch up.
Alright.
Mira and Azure. You guys head towards the tavern. You see a large oak wood building with an open fire out the front, a large pit fire with a number of chairs set up around it. Off towards the left of the building is a little stables that's been set up, and you can see an area to park the wagon just behind this tavern. But you head on past, having chosen to park inside the keep, and as you approach the main gates and bring the wagon on through, you see a very familiar sight waiting for you inside the keep. Governor Nighthill is standing there overlooking the rebuilding of part of the keep, directing people to different jobs and tasks. There is a secretary by his side, a slight man with large glasses balanced precariously on the perch of his nose. And he seems to be sort of taking notes on what the governor is saying. As you enter, he sort of turns, sees you, and a warm smile hits his face.
Ah, seems you've made it back. How did your mission go? Were you successful in locating the Order of the Dragon?
Governor, welcome. Sorry, not welcome. Hello.
Yes, this is my
Welcome
keep.
to your
I,
keep.
This is
yes,
your
I
keep.
should be saying welcome to you.
He's
Uh,
around here.
Yeah, I see you've picked up a friend, Governor Nighthill.
And he goes and shakes Leosin's hand. Leosin,
Yes, Leosin, Azur's brother. Ah, so he found you. Wonderful. One of your comrades was here. That's how we knew that you'd been taken and knew to send. Did you want to speak with him, or are you staying with Leosin? Staying with Azure? I will stay with Azure for the moment. I'll speak to Nessim later. Yes.
back over to you guys.
Governor, we were just wondering if we could store our cart here inside the keep.
Yes, of course. You are more than welcome to. absolutely. I can send you down. There's a few places we could store it. Maybe the Sally Port, now that we've cleared away a lot of the rubble.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Could we have a conversation with you later over a drink and tell you our stories?
I would love that. I have to ask, were you successful in retrieving any of the wealth and items stolen from the town? I'm sorry to talk business straight away.
No, we came across some of it. I must admit, the guild, once we were able to infiltrate, the guild had left, but we did bring some back.
The cults.
Fantastic. What do you have with you?
Do we have it on us?
I believe Wiltix has it, I think.
I think
I'm
it's in the
holding
cart,
the,
though.
Oh, no,
There was
sorry, it's
some
in the cart,
jewel-
yeah. Yeah.
I would have taken some of the gold, like not
Yeah.
a lot, just like probably 15 gold, but the jewels and everything would have been still in there.
Yes, it's all in here in the chest that we have here with us.
Fantastic. Please.
He comes over towards the cart and the chest that's stored in the back,
I'll
you
take the
open
chest
up.
out. I'll take the chest out of the cart so he doesn't see
Yep.
anything else.
Yep.
I think the eggs are in the middle compartment, so I don't know if he... Yeah, look, it's probably better...
Just in
to be
case.
safe, yeah.
Just in case. I'll bring it out.
So this was the chest that contained the string of pearls, the gold and sapphire ring, the cut and polished precious stones, and then sort of a handful of gold as well. So you probably wouldn't notice a little bit of gold missing. Simon wouldn't have taken very much. Sorry, Wiltix wouldn't have taken a huge amount.
Someone would have taken it all, but Wiltix would have only taken enough to cover his bets.
Yeah.
So that's fine. We can hand the rest over.
Perfect. As Nighthill looks in, he goes,
Yes, the string of pearls, the sapphire ring. Yes, I recognize the family crest on those. They're clearly from one of our families. These stones, however, as I look over them, I do not recognize these. These are not from our treasury. These are 6 precious stones. Look, if you're going to take these, I wouldn't complain. You went and did a pretty decent job getting these back, and this isn't ours. Would you like these? I mean, we'll gratefully take at least some of them, but you're welcome to these.
I look at you, Mira, and kind of, I'm not quite sure what we would do.
I feel like in the background,
It needs some.
I mean, we would greatly appreciate it.
Well, I think that
I mean,
some of
you're
it should
right.
go
I mean-
to the rebuilding effort. So,
I agree completely. If you take 2 and we take,
one for
Yeah.
each of us, and
There's
2 for you.
6. There are 6 stones in here. 3 each. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
excellent. So he
damn it,
takes
Emeric
3 of the
Wiltix
stones.
joined.
He takes 3 of the stones out, passes you back the pouch containing 3 stones. Your estimate of these was they were roughly worth about 100 gold pieces.
Yeah. That should be enough to rebuild, and to rebuild your church as well. We were not, unfortunately, able to find any relics. They might have taken them with them.
Well, I know that Brother Jakob will be quite disappointed. He was really hoping to recover much of that.
well, I
much
mean,
of those relics.
there is always hope, but we will catch up to the guild again, and we have the description of what he's lost. And if we do find it, we will bring it back.
Look, Brother Jakob will be very grateful, I'm sure.
At this point, Wiltix and Emeric and Escobar begin walking through. As Escobar is sort of leading the charge with a couple of guards trailing behind with Wiltix, and Emeric is right behind him. Nighthill sort of looks and goes,
Escobar, I don't have time for it right now. I'm gonna punch this sucker in the face.
He just walks right past him.
He goes, right, of course. Emeric,
As you sort of head on past.
I give him a wave.
Yeah, he
As
just
I, like-
sort of nods. Awesome, as you head on past. Perfect. So, what I'm going to do is bring you over to... I think what we'll do is have a little impromptu battle map, because I think
little
you guys are
duel.
going to have a bit of a duel. Now I do have. Oh, actually, why don't we do it right here? Let me bring you guys across. So he leads you out to a small courtyard, just out the back of the keep. Let me just fix this up, and I'll get your nice new tokens on there as well.
Mm-hmm.
I did not prepare for this. I did not expect this.
Boxing match in the middle of your lovely, probably thought out session.
Yeah, I had all sorts of stuff planned for this. Boxing match was not one of them, strangely enough. Let me just see. I should have a appropriate dwarf token. Let me have a look here. Let's use this one. This'll do. This'll do. All right. So let me just increase your size. So you guys are currently. Who wanted to accompany Emeric and Wiltix out to the fighting pit?
I think they're pretty busy at the moment.
Alrighty, so in that case, we'll leave Mira and Azure. You guys stay back at you guys stay with Governor Nighthill. Emeric, as you come down, there's a bunch of guards over here as well. I'll just chuck them on the map too, who are watching. Emeric, as you step forward, there is a large container of water, a large barrel of water, and a young guard, is sort of getting himself a drink. And as you walk in, he sees you and then quickly dips a cup into the barrel and holds out a cup for you as you enter.
I take it. And I gulp it all down and give it back
Fantastic.
to him.
Yeah, absolutely. He takes the cup. A small smile enters his face.
Okay.
Do you want to make me a quick perception check?
Sure.
Did he just drink a spit bucket?
19.
You recognise this young lad. You recognise him from the battlements on the night that you first arrived in Greenest. This is the young lad who you made a fool of in front of the other guards and tripped up and made to look incredibly foolish. And as he sort of sees that recognition come into your face, he begins scampering away, running off towards one of the side corridors.
Do I feel anything from the drink?
Oh, you feel okay at the moment.
Okay. So I'll
I'll
take a reach weapon.
So you can take a large quarterstaff. Escobar is actually going to take the same. What was it, sorry?
Would that be 10 feet?
Yes, it would be.
Okay, cool.
Escobar takes a similar sized implement. This one has a lump of wood at the end resembling an axe hilt at the end.
Cool.
An axe head at the end.
Alright. So I'll look at him like,
okay.
Let's get back into it then, eh?
Alrighty, let's do this! We'll keep the same initiative from before, which means you're up first, Emeric.
Alright, so do I still have Hunter's Mark and my Channel Divinity up?
How long does the Vow of Enmity last for?
A minute, so I've walked over there as quick as I can.
That's gone. A minute, 60 seconds. No, that is gone, unfortunately. Your Hunter's Mark lasts for 10 though, doesn't it?
Lasts for an hour.
Oh yeah, it's definitely still up.
So I'm going to walk up 10 feet, get within range, and I'm going to strike him.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Alright. So I'm just going to do a halberd attack. 12 wouldn't hit, I imagine.
12 does not hit. It just bounces off his armor.
Does he have range? Does he also have 10-foot range?
You don't know.
Like, is he using the same weapon as I am?
He is.
Okay, so I'll probably... Looking at his weapon and my weapon, and if they got the same range, then I imagine that he'll be able to hit me if I move out of range.
Yeah, you think that.
But I will do a bonus action strike, because I technically get that with my polearm master.
Absolutely.
8 doesn't hit either, I imagine.
Not enough, unfortunately.
Damn it!
As you swing this round, he goes, "Alrighty then, my turn!" And he makes a swing at you. That's a natural 1 for the first.
Oh my god.
And a 14 for the second, as
That
this
misses.
basically polearm just dings off your armor. So both of you are just sort of pushing away with these poles, poking each other in your armor, not doing any damage at all.
Cool.
Aye, for me, that's not very good.
Alright, I'll hit him again.
Yeah, go for it.
Hit.
13 does not hit.
Fuck me.
13 still doesn't hit. You're just poking each other with sticks at the moment. He's like, this is a bit pathetic if I'm being honest. He swings around underneath to try and trip you up with his long pole. No, but it does not hit. It is another natural one for me as he swings it round, trying to sort of knock your feet out from underneath you.
I might be missing, but you're missing worse.
Hey, shut up! Your turn. That's all he can do.
Fuck.
This is hilarious.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, I have to get a fucking coin or something.
You get a fun coin. Yeah, you absolutely get a fun coin.
I'm gonna re-roll it on I have
You
to
just
roll
call
on
it
the
the
one.
F coin.
The F coin.
The F coin.
I'll probably
The
still
FU
do
coin.
this.
The fun unlimited
Nah,
coin.
8.
No, you guys are just swinging away. With that, he sort of looks at the staff. He cracks it down on his knee and breaks it in half into 2 smaller objects, and then he moves up.
Can I use a reaction then to move
Yes, you
back
can.
5?
Yes. To move what? Sorry.
To move back. Actually, I'll use it. Can I? Because he's done that. Snapped it. Is that in his turn?
It's his turn. He cracks it and then moves up.
Okay.
So he's going to move up and he's going to make 2 attacks because he can only make 2 attacks when he's got a one-armed weapon.
Alright.
He's going to make 2 attacks because he's sick of not hitting you. 14 doesn't hit, but I'm guessing a 21 does.
That does.
He clocks you in the stomach for 9 bludgeoning damage. I rolled max. As he just basically slams into you with this pole of wood. And as you double over wheezing, he's like, "Oh, that was a good hit."
Alright, I'm gonna... Fuck it, I'm gonna move back 1.
Yep.
And I'll take an opportunity.
He'll take an opportunity attack. It's only a 12.
Okay, cool.
He just sort of swings it, you dodge out of the way nimbly.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him for 1.
Mhm.
Okay, that will hit.
That'll hit.
So, what are we going off?
So it'd be a quarterstaff damage, so it'd be a D8 plus your strength.
Okay, so that's... That's 3 plus 3.
6
damage.
Yeah, as you clock him, he sort of takes a gasp of air as you wind him slightly. He's like, "Oh, all right then, lad."
And actually, I should re-roll. I should roll concentration break for the hunter's mark. So what do I have to roll?
How much damage do you do? 9. You have to roll above so 10.
Okay, that's
you still got it.
So I will then do another 3 damage on top.
Yeah. As you sort of find a weak point and crack through again under the arm, he's like, "Oh, I think you're going to be a bit of trouble."
And a bonus action attack? That's just a 9.
No, that doesn't hit.
I will move back 5 though
away
to get a bit of distance between me. Now that I have.
As he sees you moving back, he's like, "Oh, right, you're hoping I'm going to rush at you so that you can attack me."
Oh, I'm just sort of, not necessarily, and just sort of getting back and getting my poses ready and stuff like that. He can take it however he likes.
He takes a stand here. Seems to be readying himself for something. Your turn.
Okay. Well, then I'll move back within 5 again, so 10 feet.
As you move forward, he throws the wooden pole at your face.
Sure.
Just for fun. Does a 19 hit you?
It does.
You take 2 bludgeoning damage as it clocks you in the face. 2.
Oh, okay.
As it clocks you in the face. It's an improvised weapon and he's throwing it, so
cool,
it's
that's good.
barely any damage at all.
Alright, I'm going to hit him again.
Yep.
Does an 18... Oh, that's 23.
Yes, that hits.
I'll do the other one as well. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do 8. That's 3, 6.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Yep.
I'm using the butt, so 3, 11, 4, 15, 16 damage.
As you crack across in this heavy hit, he sort of coughs up a bit of blood and goes, "Oh, fuck. Right, okay. Brother Jacob's got
and
a
then
hefty
I will move
punch,
back
but you're
5.
pretty good too." Yeah, he sees you do that. He goes, "Okay, right, I'll see how it's gonna be." And he runs at you. As he steps here, he triggers an opportunity attack for you.
Oh, I didn't... Okay, there you go. That's 19.
That hits.
Sentinel as well, reduced them to 0.
Yep.
So then I'll do 8. That's 1, 3, 10.
Alrighty.
So 4, 6, 10, yeah.
as you step in and knock away and hit him with this stuff, he knows that he can't move any closer without incurring more damage from you. That's how we're going to explain the Sentinel. He looks at you and squints his eyes and goes, "You're a cheeky little fuck, ain't ya?"
Does he do anything? Is that all he says?
He says that to you, and then it looks like he's readying something.
Alright, so as he says that, I just get a big smile across my face, and I'm starting to get into that battle mode now. Now that I've drawn blood on him.
Mm-hmm.
So whose turn is it?
It's you. He looks like he's readying himself for something.
Well, look, I'm
Emeric,
10 feet.
Can you please make me a Constitution saving throw as your stomach begins to gurgle ominously?
Is it poison?
It's not a poison per se, but
Because I need to know.
it's similar to a poison effect. So yes, we'll say it is.
Because if it is disease, I am immune to diseases.
No, it's definitely more of a poison than disease. Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't mean that. That's plus 3, 13.
13 is a pass.
Ooh.
You feel a very ominous rumbling in your stomach, but you manage to hold control or whatever it is that's happening for the moment.
Okay. Well then I'll just wail on him again, I guess.
Go for it.
That's a 5 that misses.
You have disadvantage for this as he is dodging.
Oh, that's what he's doing. Oh, that's alright. Okay. Well, I missed anyway. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
So 5 is the miss.
Oh,
Nat 20 on
damn.
the second. Lucky he's dodging.
Alright, then I'll use my normal bonus action attack.
Absolutely.
No, they both miss.
Yeah.
But I will move back 5 again.
Yeah, absolutely. He moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over towards the weapon rack and picks up another quarterstaff. Another long quarterstaff, throwing the broken one to the ground.
Oh, what's wrong? You're not happy with what you were just using then? It was going so
Nah, it
well
wasn't
for
very
you.
good. Nah, it wasn't very good. Need a better one.
And then he is going to... he's going to ready himself and stay where he is. Your turn.
Okay.
Can you please make me another Constitution saving throw as your stomach continues to gurgle ominously?
No, that's a fail. That'll be 9.
You feel a very urgent need to go to the toilet as quickly as possible. Very urgent. You think you've got not a lot of time before you need to go. So when you succeed, you only had to get 3 successes, and the DC got significantly easier each time. 1 fail. At the moment, you're still in limbo. You might be able to get out of this effect without it causing you any embarrassing moments, but you're in limbo at the moment. 1 pass, 1 fail. You're not feeling great in your stomach. You think the phrase "she's got a blow, Captain" comes to mind.
I
Your turn, Emeric.
look at Wiltix and the guy. I actually say, "Oh, I'm not feeling so crush-shot. I think that little fucker who gave me the drink before might have actually drugged it."
is that the guy that you picked on last time? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's what you get for being a dick, Emeric. Now, I've got some gold writing on this. I don't care if you shoot yourself. I want to win.
Who really gives a fuck? I don't care. I just want to beat the shit out of this guy.
I think that the two parties are evenly split. This is we're giving away all the gold
15.
and
20. I'm gonna have to get in range with him.
As you run away, I'll yell
Yeah.
out. I'll put a bar over you. You have to pull your pants down. Let's set the bar.
I have to get in range of him.
Yeah.
Actually, hold
so
on.
he'll. I'm holding.
Oh, okay.
Hold.
Can I
Okay.
just do a quick lay on hands?
Yeah, of course you can.
But not like
I'm not going to tell you that you can't do it. You know that probably it's not particularly honourable, but
25,
yeah.
30. I'm gonna go back
I'm not
here
gonna
and just.
I'm not going to
Now
stop you
look,
doing it.
I feel real loose in my guts. I'm not gonna heal anything like that. I'm just gonna give myself a little bit just to make me not shit my pants. And I'm gonna just touch my stomach. Just give myself 1 hit point. That's it. So nothing crazy. I don't look any more revitalized, but I have neutralized the poison affecting my body.
Is it 1 hit point or 5 hit points to neutralize a poison?
Oh, 5. And then I'll do 5. I have to do 5.
Yeah, I think it might be 5 for like curing an injury, curing a disease, or anything like that. Yeah.
Hey, he's not honorable anyway, so this guy can take it however he likes.
Who's not honourable? Emeric.
Emeric, he doesn't care if he does this.
So, what you're touching yourself. You're doing magic. That's cheating. That's cheating. I'm gonna punch you.
Oh, come on then. Come and punch me then, friend. I just felt a bit loose in my guts. I didn't want to fucking shit everywhere, hey?
25. He goes here and readies himself. Looks like he's readying. Looks like he's readying something. Emeric, your turn.
Alright, look, I know he's probably going to do it. I'll move in here though, because
yeah, that's his opportunity attack. Yep.
Yeah, so he's going to use a. Yeah, that's fine.
18.
That will hit.
6 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Okay, so hit him back.
He is currently dodging.
How can he do both?
He's got special fighter abilities. This is a special character. I don't know why you thought you would just start beating this guy up. It's hilarious.
Okay.
This is a special NPC. Anyone who's named has got special stuff going on, baby.
Interesting. Okay.
You name everyone, though.
Yeah, that's true. And everyone's got special stuff going on.
Regardless, the first 2 strikes will miss.
He's got Polearm Master Emeric.
Yeah, okay, I figured.
Yeah.
Oh, 17 hits?
17 is just enough to hit. That is his armor class.
Oh shit, okay, he's got a bit of armor class. So that's just for the pole arm, for the bard. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be 2...
Yep.
Oh wait, I have to roll a dice as well for the thing before. That passes my concentration. So 2 plus 3, 5. 10 damage.
Yeah, I mean he's looking pretty bruised at this point.
How are you feeling? You feel like calling it quits yet, my friend?
Are you feeling like calling it quits?
No, not at all. I'm just asking you because you look a bit rough.
Oh, good, okay. And he wells on you twice.
I've put a lot of damage on him.
24.
That will hit.
7 bludgeoning damage. 12 is a miss.
Yeah.
As he cracks you, he's like,
"Ugh, right, okay. I think I've probably got one more hit in me."
Alright, so he's not dodging anymore, is he?
no.
Okay. It's my turn?
Absolutely.
Alright. That's 17?
17, that is enough to hit just.
Oh. Alright, so D8, 6, plus 3, 11, 12.
How do you want to, what's your final move look like?
Alright, look. So he's been talking mad shit. I'm going to just smack him coming down. I'm going to come straight down on top of like his forehead and nose and just crack him in the head and strike him unconscious. Basically,
so he doesn't fall unconscious. As you crack down and smack him in the head, he sort of staggers back, coughs up some blood, looks at you and goes,
All right, that's enough. Ugh. Fuck me, you've got a mean right arm.
That was a good bit of fun. I give him a
It was a good bit of fun.
Yeah, he shakes your metal hand and goes,
I wasn't expecting that thing to hit so fucking hard.
I'm gonna use 5 of my lay on hands and heal him back up.
Oh, that feels quite nice. Oh.
Well, look, it's the least I can do considering that I just had this intense pain to just shit. So, unfortunately, it wasn't me trying to heal or anything. I just really needed shit.
Why did you need to shit? What are you doing?
Before I walked in, I might have gotten a drink from someone who I may or may not have made a fool of at the keep.
What, the little kid who was by the barrel of water?
I think he might have spiked it.
His name's Callum. He's a shite. We don't like him.
Well, look, that pain's gone now, but that's the only reason I lay it on hand. So I'm doing that as a little thank you for continuing with the fight. That was good fun.
It was good fun. Hey, on the back. Well, these little guards here.
He points at the guards like,
they're useless. No fight contest at all.
Wiltix, you get 9 gold.
I will. He does have I've hit him where he got hit by Brother Jacob.
Yeah.
That's where it finished. See, that wound is way bigger now.
It's just a massive bruise spreading slowly across his face.
It's like, I'm gonna have to go get this healed. I was hoping to leave it. I don't want to talk to the priest.
I just look at him and go, hey, look, it's might make a nice scar.
No, I don't want a scar. I've already got one in the shape of cherry on my ass cheek.
How the fuck did you? What?
I don't know. It's a long story.
Did you have a bit too much to drink?
No, I'm a dwarf. There's no such thing as too much to drink. I'm not some prissy elf.
I tell you what, though, you are a crazy fucker.
Yeah, of course I am.
Nah, it was good fun. All right, look, I'm gonna have the vamoose now. I'll see you around, my friend.
I'll see you around. If you ever come back, feel free to have another bout. I reckon I can get you next time.
Look, we'll see.
I guess we will. All right then. Cheerio. He starts walking back towards the keep.
I just love that
nursing
like
his
a
bleeding
fight can
nose.
literally just make like friends of people. It's weird.
We'll jump back to our friends over at the main.
Just gonna use the rest of
entrance.
my lay on hands, by the way, so it's all gone
Yes,
now.
absolutely.
But I'm back up to 22 health, so it's something.
Oh, good. Yeah, we'll jump back to the main party back at the keep. So Mira and Azure, what would you guys like to do?
So we put the card away.
Yeah, so Governor Nighthill will lead you down towards the Sally Port. He'll let you unhitch the horse and drop it off at the stables that's connected to the keep. A gnome is there waiting to collect the cart and the horse, and he leads the horse off towards a bucket of water and some apples. And as he sort of looks back at you guys, the gnome goes, "You probably should make sure." Oh, I think there's a dog going crazy in the stables next door. That's just my dog Lucy. I think she's seen a possum. Either that, or she's getting very excited about the new puppy she's going to get in 2 days. Yeah. I'm off. Oh my god! I mean, the puppy's going to make an appearance on the live stream. Absolutely.
Hell yeah!
Could I call it like a pup holder, like a beholder, pup holder? I'll think about it. So as the gnome sort of leads the horse over towards a trough of water and some hay, he looks at it, has a bit of a once over, and then looks back at you, Azure, and you, Mira.
You know you have to feed the horse when you're out and about. It does have to still be fed and watered.
My dear friend, if I kind of flick him a gold coin, please take care of our dear horse. We were gone longer than we expected, and the poor thing could not find much to eat. So,
Well, thank you for the gold. I tell you what, I'll give you a nose bag that you can load up some food. So next time you go, you can put a little nose bag on the cart, and the horse can feed from it.
that would be an absolute pleasure. Thank you, sir.
No problem at all. I just want to make sure that animals are cared for in a proper way.
Well, in your hands, I expect we'll come back with a brand new horse. So, thank you.
It's hard to brush them when you're this tall. I've got a ladder.
He walks over towards the wall and picks up a folding ladder. Heads back over towards the horse, sort of starts climbing up, and as he places the ladder against the flank of the horse moves a little bit, the ladder collapses, he goes, "Oh dear," and goes back and picks up the ladder, puts it back against the horse, goes to climb up again.
I'll help him.
Okay.
And I look at Azure and I'm like, this is why we don't need any more pets.
Well, hopefully the next ones we get will be a little bit bigger.
Are you talking about me? That's not very nice.
No, good sir, we're talking about a new horse. Sorry.
That's
Three
okay.
new horses.
Oh, what are you going to call them?
Nightshade, Day Sail, and Fire Breather.
Nice. What's this one's name?
We'll come back to it.
Do you guys not
That's his
remember the
name.
horse's
We'll come
name?
back.
Aw, you guys don't remember the horse's name. You have to listen back to episode 1
Write it
of
down.
the Tyranny of Dragons campaign. Perfect. It's around about this time as you guys head back towards the main keep to speak with Nighthill that you see Emeric and Wiltix emerging. Emeric sporting a number of bruises and cuts across his face and chest. And Governor Nighthill looks over and goes,
I see you've been fighting with Castellan. Escobar.
Yeah, look, I definitely got into a bout, but I've come up the winner.
You were
big thumbs up.
victorious. It's quite a feat. Not many have defeated him in combat.
Really?
He's, yes, from a famous line of fighters.
Fuck me dead.
His adventuring name was Castellan the Red, so Escobar the Red. Because of all the blood.
Subtle.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Well, it's good that he
And
didn't
his red hair, too. The red hair as well.
Well, it's good
More
that he
like
didn't...
Escobar the Black and Blue now, hey?
nice. You're on fire tonight, Si. Holy shit.
I'm just in the background for that stuff, that's all it is.
You've just been writing down various jokes, waiting for an
And
opportunity.
I just look at Wiltix. Emeric looks at Wiltix and just gives him a bit of applause. Oh, that was very well done there, Wiltix. Very well done.
And very well done by you two, Emeric. In saying that, I mean, you're not going to get any much uglier now, are you? So,
Whoa!
the more fights we can, the
Whoa!
more gold we can win from fights, the better.
I'll have you know I'm a bit of a lady killer. Not the way
I
you
don't
think
want.
either.
I don't want to know about your possibly murderous activities. So
No,
if
I'm
that's
not
okay.
actually killer. I'm not murdering them.
I should hope not.
All right, come on,
At
then.
this-
Let's make our way in.
So yeah, Nighthill sort of go, oh look, tell you what, why don't you have a bit of a sit down? I'll meet you all for dinner. Have a bit of a break. I'll see you all for supper, and we can have a bit of a discussion about what the plan is heading forwards and how we want to proceed.
Do you think you get Jakob to come and give me a bit of a heal?
I can ask him, but I'm going to tell you now that his answer will most likely be no.
Why not?
He's been saving it for the townspeople, those who were injured during the dragon attack and the kobold.
They're done now. They're fine.
You'd be surprised how many people. You'd be surprised how many people were injured and how many serious injuries need to be fixed. And there's only so much healing energy he has in each day. He tells me. I'm not sure how magic works. Is that how magic works?
I look at Mira.
Sure,
Subtle.
That was convincing. Right.
sure
Well,
it is.
I'll see you all for dinner. You
Thank
can
you, Governor.
follow my steward. My steward will lead you up and he'll come and fetch you from your rooms, and he'll take you to the rooms right now if you so wish.
And the bespectacled man steps forward.
Yes, I can take you across to the place that you will be staying in if you would kind of like to follow me, please.
I motion. I just go in, following him.
The rest
Fantastic,
will be,
come follow
much appreciated.
Yes, of course, we've got the finest beds in all of Greenest here. Come.
He leads you upstairs down a narrow corridor along a worked stone passageway, and you come across a large room filled with bunks with quite comfortable looking beds, nightstands, and there's a large cupboard in the room as well. He gestures you in. There's about 8 beds inside this room. None of them seem to be in use right now.
Cool.
I plunk myself down on
Alrighty.
one.
And I think that's where we'll take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll come back for dinner with the governor.
Perfect.
Thank you
Amazing.
so much. I thought that was a pretty good segue out. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 11, part 1, if you're watching this on YouTube, or the stream of episode 11, part 1. We'll be back for part 2 very soon. Don't go anywhere, and if you do go somewhere, come straight back. And bring more people with you. I'm mostly kidding, but actually, do bring more people. Get some tea. Mira's orders. We'll see you guys in a sec. We'll see you soon.
All right. See you
There you
guys
go.
soon.